welcome once again to Felix's Fast Fingers, where you must be fast or you will be flunked.
The year? 2004. Facebook had just launched, TV series Friends had finally ended, Green Day released American Idiot, and the greatest film of all time, Shrek 2, was released.
The biggest phenomenon that took over Great Britain in 2004. Game shows. Game shows were hitting the nation, and the nation loved them. But there was one game show that had everyone going nuts. Felix Fyre.
He was the biggest star in all of TV until...
Kill me, right, cut this shit! Fuck this! Fuck it, I'm sorry, I can't fucking stand this shit, fuck off! Fuck off, everyone, fuck off!
Well, you see, what you've got to remember about Felix is that he was a fat child, okay? He was very fat, actually. He was bulbous and rotund in shape, you know? I think it was something like, oh goodness, what was it there? 8 pounds, 14 ounces when he was birthed from his mother, rather spectacularly from a vaginal canal, yeah? It was quite the sight. Have you ever seen, I'm not even sure, it was like a cannon being fired from a pirate ship, you know? Yes, but from a very young age, I could tell he had a talent for, attention-seeking, shall we say. So I knew I could make some money off of him, to be honest, yes. I auditioned him for many things, primarily, well, the big one was for Indiana Jones, the role of Short Round, but for reasons that still elude me, they didn't want him for that part. I could have maybe auditioned him for the Boulder. Also quite a feminine child, you know, so we took advantage of that and auditioned him for the role of Annie, in which he played Annie. Thankfully, though, his sort of bulbous, boulder-like physique helped land him the role of Chunk in The Goonies, which was lovely. From then on, the auditions just came piling, and it was so much to handle. Stand By Me came in, The Basketball Diaries, and a few productions back in the UK as well.
After Felix started getting famous, I stopped seeing him. He stopped coming to school, and the only friendship we really had was just me watching his films on repeat.
And of course, it wasn't long after that we met Craig Rebel Horwood. No, not that one.
Alright, I'm Craig Rebel Horwood. No, not that one. I'm a freelance agent. I first saw Felix on an episode of EastEnders in 2002, I think it was. It was obvious he'd lost a lot of talent from when he was a kid, but there was just something about him, you know. He was like the son I never had, apart from the many estranged sons I do have. I could see his acting career was over, but now he was back in England, I knew I had the perfect job for him.
Hi, I'm Anne, and I'm in charge of game shows here on ITV. I was first introduced to Felix by his agent Craig Rebel Horwood, and no, not that one. Craig first approached me with the idea of a game show, presented by Felix. I loved the idea, but it needed a few changes.
Anne didn't like Felix's name. Felix Francis. Pfft. She wanted something that had spark.
You know, we used to call him Felix Fyre, because of his short temper.
Felix Fyre, now that's a name that would make money.
Yes. I know what you're going to say. 'Twas I, prodigy director, tasked with the challenge of bringing this game show to life. Admittedly, I've never directed game shows before, but when I met Felix, everything just clicked. And it was born Felix's Fast Fingers.
Hello, welcome to the first ever Fast Fingers, where you must be fast, or you will be flunked.
It's always tricky finding a contestant for a game show pilot, but we found the perfect idiot.
G'day, I'm Shano. Born in Down Under in Perth, in Western Australia. And I came to the UK looking for a bit of fame and fortune. And you bloody bet I took that shot as soon as I got it. You kind of had to at that point, but yeah.
Saw the idiot at the airport and literally just picked him up.
Let's get started. Our first ever guest, all the way from Down Under, Perth, Australia, it's Shano!
Pleased to be here, mate. It's bloody spectacular. I tell you what, it is a bit chilly around the wheelie, let me tell you, but anything's better than chucking a bush poo at this point, mate, I tell you.
It was a tense moment.
Money down the drain.
But then,
Oh, yes! Looks like we're going to need subtitles on this one, guys.
Yeah, look, g'day mate, it's good to be on the bloody show, let me tell you.
Lovely stuff.
Felix blew up.
And so did the show. So we greenlit the show for a season. The show had hundreds of fans and people were tuning in every week.
Alright, let's get started. Question 1 for Shano. For your first prize, what year did Margaret Thatcher become Prime Minister?
Oh, 1979.
Well done, very well done, correct! Fantastic, right, question 2. Who invented the telephone?
Truth.
Quickly now, quickly.
I don't know if I know this one.
Oh, I'm sorry, we've run out of time. Bad luck, Shano, bad luck, but just for the sake of it, let's see what you could have won.
Out of all of his fans, there was one that loved him the most, Maybe a little too much.
Oh, hi, I'm Eugene, and I'm Felix Fyre's biggest fan, and I would like to be on Felix Fyre's Fast Fingers, please. I know lots of stuff. I'm the smartest in my family, and I have all of Felix Fyre's merch. I've got his autograph on one of his posters. I love him so much. Alright, thank you, bye.
I thought it would be funny and get us loads of viewers. I didn't realise he was an idiot.
Thank you. You're too kind. Oh, you're far too kind. All right. Oh. Welcome everyone. Welcome back to Felix's Fast Fingers, where you must be fast or you will be flunked. Let's get started. Today's first guest is Eugene from Hastings. Say hello, Eugene. Hello, Eugene. A little bit nervous, I think. Eugene, how are you? Oh, okay. How are you, Eugene?
I'm good, thanks, Felix.
Wonderful. I hear you're a big fan of the show.
Oh, yeah, I am. We met behind the studio a few months ago.
Yes, yes, we did.
Didn't wash my hands since.
Oh, okay. Well, that's lovely. Right, let's get on with our first round of questions, which is on politics. How do you feel about politics, Eugene?
Yeah.
All right.
People didn't really realise at the time, but under all of his fame, he had a massive drug problem.
My job was getting the supplies for Felix. The drugs that I was getting was cannabis, cocaine, MDMA, ketamine, acid, magic mushrooms, 2CB, anodine, Ritalin, and a whole lot of fucking booze.
I was impressed he was still alive. He put on a brave face for the show, but behind the scenes, well.
Hey, Felix, ready? Get out! Get out!
Yeah, I don't think any of us would have thought that this was his last show.
question 1, which is on the British royal family. How are you feeling about that one?
Oh, I love the Royals.
Ah, very good. You should be very good at this first one. Right. The question is, who is the Queen's firstborn son?
Tony Blair.
Is that your final answer, Eugene?
Well, I'm not so sure now, Felix.
Well, I'm afraid we've run out of time, so we're going to have to accept your answer, Tony Blair. And that is, of course, incorrect, I'm afraid, Eugene. Sorry about that one. Tony Blair is, in fact, our current Prime Minister, okay? That's where you got a little bit confused there along the way. But that's okay. First question. Everyone gets nervous. I get nervous too. Okay. Question 2 on history this time. Let's get some better luck this time. The question is, when was the Battle of Hastings?
Well, Sharon hit Steve pretty hard at McDonald's last week.
Sorry?
Sharon hit Steve because he wouldn't give her a cigarette.
The Battle of Hastings.
Well, that was a fight in Hastings.
It's when Sharon hit Steve in the local... Where was it?
The local McDonald's.
The local fine fast food establishment McDonald's.
Yeah. Have you ever been?
No. No, I've not been.
Oh.
I'm afraid that answer's incorrect, Eugene, of course. The Battle of Hastings was in 1066, damn while earlier than the fight in McDonald's. But that's okay, not to worry. It's only question 2. All right, everybody, let's stay focused. Question 3. Concentrate.
Am I doing a bad job?
Are you don't worry, okay? Don't worry. There's plenty more questions to come, Eugene. You shouldn't be worrying yourself about that. Don't worry, all right. Question number 3. Now, cast your mind back, Eugene, because I know you know this name. Yeah, we've heard it before. Now, who is our current Prime Minister?
Can I phone a friend?
Can you phone?
You know what show you're on, don't you? Yeah. Okay. So Felix's Fast Fingers. You're a big fan. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Right. You're a big fan. There's no phone a friend. You either know the answer or you don't. Okay. So can you answer? All right. Okay. Right. All right.
Okay. Right. Let's repeat the question. All right. Cast your mind back, because we've heard this name already this evening. Question number 3. Who is our current Prime Minister? Eugene, please.
Ian McKellen.
Okay, Eugene, do you remember question 1?
Yeah.
Where I asked who was the Queen's firstborn son, and you said Tony Blair.
Albert.
You said Tony Blair. Okay? And now we're on this question. I told you that he was our current Prime Minister, and then we fast forward 2 questions to now, and I asked you who is the current Prime Minister. Okay? And you said Ian McKellen.
Yeah.
Who is an actor. Okay?
Yeah.
He's not a politician.
Oh.
And he's certainly not the Prime Minister.
Oh.
Alright? Okay? But don't worry. We've got our next question. Question 4. Eugene, are you a fucking moron?
My bad to make this show the live one.
Huh?
I don't understand the question, Felix.
Who fucking raised you, my boy? You skinny sack of shit. You taking the piss? Is this a joke? Huh? Is this a joke? What is this? A trick? Huh? Huh? Is it laugh at Felix? This is real. Stand here. Stand here. What are you? What are you doing here?
I'm a contestant.
You're a fucking nincompoop, is what you are! Jesus fucking Christ. This show will kill me. Right, cut this shit. Fuck this. Fuck it. I'm sorry. I can't fucking stand this shit. Fuck off. Fuck off. Everyone. Fuck off. Fuck this. Fuck you. Fuck everyone. Fuck this. Fuck this. And fuck all you at home too. Fucking hell.
Nowadays, nincompoop isn't such a bad word, but back in 2004, It's about the worst thing you could say to a British person.
And that was it. We knew the show would be off air.
The kid had killed himself because his hero offended him on live TV.
Did not take long for the world to find out what was said.
The studio had death threats sent to Felix.
Well, of course, I had no choice but to disown him. You know, legally.
No one really saw him again after that.
Do you know what he's doing now? Couldn't care less.
Probably killed himself.
In a ditch somewhere. I don't know. I don't care either.
I don't know. I just hope he's doing well. It's all he really wanted.